small matter, really, as I'm sure that you and your parents have a lot of testimony to tell. Congratulations to wonderful parents, graduates and families, well wishers for seeing your children awards in gown and hood today. Thank you for your wise decision a few years ago to sell your words here. It has paid off. You will reap the fruit of your labor in the mighty name of God. We understand the value and appreciate the sacrifice you have made towards helping today graduates in the academic sojourn. Let me briefly itemize some of the activities in the year. Accreditation. National University Commission conducted accreditation exercise for underlisted programs in November 2018 and May 2019. BSc Mass Communication and Media Technology, BSc Politics and International Relations, BSc Biochemistry, BSc Nursing Science. That accreditation result has been released by National University Commission, and the university performed excellently and all the programs got full accreditation. Thank you. In pursuit of the expansion of the number of academic programs, the university further sought approval from National Commission to run the following new programs: Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Civil Engineering, Electrical Electronics Engineering, Mechanical Engineering, Wood Product Engineering. And Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences, we have Medical Laboratory Science and Radiography. For Faculty of Sciences, we have BSc Forensic Science, BSc Information Science, BSc Information Technology, BSc Software Engineering, and BSc Cyber Security. For Faculty of Environment, Social and Management Sciences, we have BSc Social Work. In response to this, the National University Commission conducted a resource verification assessment visits to the proposed new programs in May, and all the programs were approved for immediate takeoff on full-time mode. As of today, to the glory of God, we're having 65 programs at undergraduate level that have been verified, approved, and accredited by NUC. In our quest for quality, the Architectural Registration Council of Nigeria, ACON, conducted a verification exercise to the Department of Architecture in May 2019, and the report was favorable. And anytime from now, they will come for the accreditation for the MSc program for the architecture. Thank you. Academic program expansion. The National University Commission will be conducting accreditation visits to the following programs in this month of November: MSc Architecture, MSc and PhD in Education, PhD Computer Science, BSc Office and Information Management, BEd Educational Management, BEd Guidance and Counseling, LLB Law, BSc Physics, and BSc Environmental Management and Toxicology. But the team for AUC, they came yesterday for Physics, Educational Management. Last week they came for Marketing Program and Industrial and Personal Management. And all their comments are favorable to the university. They were impressed with our facilities. Thank you. Graduating list. The Chancellor, sir, ladies and gentlemen, let me now present to you the summary of the successful graduate students from the Lee City University in 2019 academic session. Last year, we sent forth a total of 838 graduates. This year, we are turning out 928 who are found worthy. Please, if you want to clap, we clap. Thank you. Let me repeat that again. Last year, we sent forth a total of 838 graduates. This year, we are turning out 928 who are found worthy both in character and learning for the award of various categories of degrees and diploma of the university. The detailed analysis is as follows. Thank you. For undergraduate program, we have 757. For postgraduate program, which include PhD, MSc, MBA, and PhD, we have 171. Thank you. The breakdown of the enterprise class of 2019 is as follows. First class, we have 53 graduate students first class. Out of this, we have 30 female, 23 male. Second class upper, the total is 304. Out of this, we have 189 female and 115 male. Thank you. Second class lower, we have 389 graduate students. Out of this, we have 203 female and 186 male. And for third class, we have 11. Out of this, we have 6 female, 5 male. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the Department of Biochemistry has produced the best graduating student in the university this year with 4.87 CGPA in person of Ms. Omigbodun Ayomide Titilope. Can you please stand up for recognition? Please, let's clap for her. While the best graduating student male is Abdulmalik Olalekan with 4.74 CGPA from the Department of International Relations. Can you stand up for recognition? Thank you. The council has approved of you have been giving scholarship for master's program in the university. Staff welfare. Between the last convocation and now, the number of academic staff with doctorate degree has increased following the completion of their study and award of PhD degrees, while some have also received their master's degree in various institutions within and outside Nigeria. Given our commitment to staff development and continuous training, which is unparalleled in Nigeria. Between January and October this year, the council has approved and expended the sum of 10 million to sponsor 180 members of staff, teaching and non-teaching staff on sponsored training program, conferences and workshops within the outside of the country, within and outside of the country from 2018 to 2019. The academic members of staff in the department participated in different conferences and workshops in the course of the year. They have also endeavored to publish in reputable local and international journals within academic session. Lecturers in the department also participated in workshop of ethical conduct in higher institution of learning. This was organized by Lipoch Consult in collaboration with Lee City University. Honorary degrees. In consonance with the practice of the university circle globally, the University Senate unanimously approved the nomination of 2 eminent personalities for the conferment of honorary degrees in compliance with the 2012 Kefik Declaration by NUC. The university will be awarding honorary first degree of doctorate of this great university on 2 eminent, distinguished and accomplished citizens of the country. These 2 individuals have demonstrated excellence and have excelled in their various field of endeavors, and so deserve the honor being bestowed upon them. Please, let's clap for them, please. There is number 1 is Royal Majesty Oba Adedokun Omoni Abolari the first, the Honorable of Okila, will receive honorary course in governance and public administration. Thank you. The second recipient is Ambassador Dr. Adeyemi Kayode Dipelu, Special Advisor to the President on Economic Matters, the Office of the Vice President of Nigeria, will receive honorary course in economics and diplomacy. Let's clap. They will be favorably decorated shortly. On behalf of the university community, I congratulate and welcome them to Lee City University. They have now become bona fide member of Lee City University alumni. Congratulations, sir. Student enrollment in our program has increased in the year. This year a total of 902 students have gained admission into various programs for the 2019-2020 academic session, and the admission process is still in progress. Linkages and collaboration. Lee City University has continued to explore partnership and collaboration from across the world. This is because of our belief that it is only through such partnership and collaboration that the university can project itself with emerging global system of higher education. Besides, such collaboration and partnership provide opportunities for our staff and students to work with the best of their peers and to gain access to complementary resources, equipment and knowledge. I'm delighted to report that because of this, the university increased its effort on academic and professional relationship during the session. Academic visitation to some reputed institutions were undertaking a memorandum of understanding. On academic collaboration, we signed up MOU with Nigerian Institute of Medical Research, and the university is also working towards partnering with Growth Initiative projects. This project is aimed at projecting Nigeria and our institutions and the world to attract investors and research funding. Lee City University signed a MOU and partnership agreement with American International School of Medicine in Guyana, South America. In fact, those of us who want to pursue medicine, by the grace of God, 2020 Mercy in Lee City University as a result of collaboration with the American Medical Health and Environmental Programs. Major achievements in the 2018-2019 academic session. Permit me to outline some of the activities. The Department of Microbiology won 180 million naira lab equipment grant from CB Lab, an international grant awarding body in Boston, USA. The application for the grant was at the initiative of two lecturers of the department, Dr. Adesina and Mrs. A. Ayelabola. Please, can you stand up for recognition? Yes, please, let's clap for them. Let's appreciate them. The two of them submitted proposal for the award and also worked tirelessly on other parts of the application process. As a way of appreciating the effort of these two scholars and for them to do more, and as well as to encourage other staff members in that direction, the university has requested the two scholars for suggestions, and they responded that they simply request that 1. The university provide a special laboratory unit for the equipment, that they should be allowed to be involved in the management of the cell research laboratory, and that they should be sponsored overseas for further returning in biomedical sciences. I'm glad to inform you that this August assembly, that at the council meeting held yesterday, the university accepted all their demands. In addition, they have been granted cash gift of 1 million naira for hard work and collaborative research. 3 of us went to US last year for that award, and we are the only university in Africa that got that award. Please, a round of applause for us. So we appreciate the council for the support. Our law students were mobilized by the Council of Legal Education for April batch 2019-2020 session. Over 140 students of our school, law school, of our law department and law school now, and by the grace of God, they are going to finish the exam by January. Another batch will be going to Nigerian Law School in January. The registrar will send the list to the law school, and also we have applied for additional quota that will take care of the outstanding program. So this City University, we are moving, and by the grace of God, we are going to be the best. That's our target, to be the best in Nigeria. Another great achievement during the year is that we hosted the Japanese ambassador to Nigeria, His Excellency Ambassador Yukata Kukuta, at the second annual conference Japanese Studies in Africa, organized by African Association for Japanese Studies, which was hosted by First and Best Private University in the city of Ibadan, that is Lee City University, with the theme History and Identity as Comparative Indices in Japan Studies. 63 education students were inducted as certified teachers. The induction was conducted by Teachers Education Council of Nigeria, Abuja, and 2 of our students have been employed by TRCN. Thank you. The Executive Secretary of NUC, Professor Abubakar Adamu Rashidi, visited the university on 14 February 2019, and he was impressed with our facility and the quality assurance system in the university. The university introduced entrepreneurship education for our students. In view of this, we have the Fashion and Lifestyle Academy was set up to train our students in vocational skills based on their individual interests and choices. It is one of the best fashion design and photography academy in Nigeria with a strong technical and ICT input. You have been trained here to be self-reliant, so at the end of the day, you can be an employer of labor, and so it shall be so by the grace of God. This has been established in collaboration with a larger based institute imparting hands-on provision skills to the delight of our students. The Fashion and Lifestyle Academy is over there. Some of our students can go there and see what we have on ground. The university hospital has been upgraded to a full-fledged hospital with expanded and up-to-date facilities to take care of medical and dental needs, and also we have constructed theatres. As of today, surgery operation is now available in the hospital. Thank you. In spite of posture of fund, the management of Lee City University are able to execute some major projects. Find below detail of the project: completion of all of resident enterprise hostel U 133 rooms, which accommodate 266 students. Completion of Peace Hostel, which accommodates 64 students. 90% completion of University Ultramodern Senate Building, which will be completed by November 30 this year. 80% completion of University Dining Room. Please clap for us. Clap for us. This is a great achievement. Yes. 80% completion of university dining room at Enterprise Hostel, newly equipped engineering workshop. The project under construction include 4 new hostels which will accommodate 338 students. The hostel for parents apartments. We had memorandum of understanding with Gladon Property Development, and they are ready to come and build hostel of 100 rooms. The same thing with Jackson. We have 18 of our lecturers recently bagged their PhD from different universities across Nigeria and abroad. Our students have also been excelling in academic competitions. Lee City University outclassed other participating universities to emerge first position at the international debate. It was a law debate in Botswana. It was organized for all universities in Africa, and in recent and for information, Lee City University emerged first position at the international debate in Botswana. We sponsored 3 of our students and they did very well there. We are very proud of them. Lee City University also participated in Nigerian Institution Football League organized by Nuga, sponsored by various companies including foreign popular Manchester City United and La Liga brand. Just a year ago, we took part in an invitational race organized by Adron, Tag Adron Games Festival of Fitness Advanced of Badoo, and we won gold medals, silvers and bronze medals in various categories of events. These have been 100 meters, 200 meters, and women gold 4x400 meters. This students demonstrate the nature of the all-round transformational training and education available in Lee City University. To our graduate students here at Lee City, we have the culture of ensuring that all certificates are ready for collection from the various faculties. We have maintained the tradition over the years, and therefore I implore you to start the process of clearance so that you can collect your certificate today. Yes. The management invested in the improvement of various sport facilities like multi-purpose indoor hall, which encompasses 2 badminton courts, basketball, chessboard, scramble, table tennis, 2 volleyball courts, and swimming pool, and all these are of grade standard. Lee City University has called a first again, leading the attainment of a historic and landmark achievement by becoming the first institution, the oldest student to graduate from any law faculty in Nigeria. I'm proud to present to you retired Colonel Laiwola Aderemi Adegunju, yes, who had just graduated with LLB 2nd class from Faculty of Law at the age of 81. So, Grandpa Adegunju, congratulations to you. You see, I want to tell you that Grandpa Adegunju is always in class and he doesn't miss his lectures. Also, present at this gathering is Miss Chidinma Aaron, who was a 2017 Enterprise Graduate of Business Administration of this institution and who is the current Miss Nigeria. Will Miss Aaron please stand up for special recognition? Yes. She graduated from the Department of Business Administration. We are very proud of you. Message to our graduates. I congratulate all of you, our young graduates of today, on having successfully completed your programs of studies and on having been judged worthy of receiving our degrees. However, having been found worthy in learning character and receiving our degrees, I charge you to be a good ambassadors of these reputable universities anywhere you find yourself. Please stick to the core values of Lee City University, which includes self-reliance, relevance, excellence, self-confidence, honesty, and self-independence. You should bear in mind that your parents, they have done the best for you and they have invested a lot in you. We expect a lot of good things from you. I want to admonish you to start a new course that will make you relevant and productive in the scheme of things. Based on the foregoing, you are to be employers of labor and creators of wealth. You need not to be pessimistic but hopefully, because Nigeria is a country that is gifted with human and natural resources. Opportunities abound in the country and it's our duty to enhance, explore and exploit them. The entrepreneurs that are celebrated today were once in your mold. They made use of the existing opportunity in the country. They were resilient and unwavering in their drive and quest for success, and that informed their success story. The attainment of a university degree is not the end of itself. Remember that you have become like the goldfish, the golden fish that has no hidden place. Let the whole world know that you are the agent of change, and remember that nothing is impossible as long as you set your mind to it. As alumni of Lee City University, do not be too far away from home. The Lee State University welcome you once again. Congratulations to you. Thank you. We hope that you still maintain strongly with the university and assist building up an enduring reputation. May the Almighty God see you through all your life challenges. You will not stop by the way. You will receive help from the means arises. I charge you to be entrepreneurial spirit in your assets and make sure that you help the nation to grow. Be confident that in this world today, they are the next generation of record breakers, world-renowned innovators and influencers, captains of industry, academics, university administrators, transformational leaders, governors, ministers, and presidents. So it shall be. Yeah. Therefore, it's a great responsibility on your part to sustain the honor by taking beyond the shares and clap of the moment. Therefore, as you set out of this university, we commit you to the hand of Almighty God. You shall fulfill your mandate and you shall be successful in your honor undertaking. Amen. An enterprising graduate, as an enterprising graduate, you must serve in good measure appropriate technical competence, modern digital skill, and a light dose of life surviving soft skill to successfully confront life challenges. Start thinking about what you can do for your country to move it forward from the position it is now. Appreciation. We appreciate the presence of all the visiting vice chancellor, rectors and provosts who are here to rejoice with us as expressed in their good messages. Most warmly we appreciate the presence of our distinguished honoraries